A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Cam Reads Things. We're back, reading some more of those jokes from that Ask Reddit thread. So let's not waste any time, right into it! Why do scuba divers fall backwards out of the boat? Because if they fell forward, they'd still be in the boat. You know how when birds migrate, they fly in a V, but one side of the V is longer than the other? Do you know why that is? It's because there's more birds on that side. Why do Swedish warships have barcodes on the sides? So when they return to port, they can Scandinavian. A Spanish magician tells the crowd, I am going to disappear on the count of 3! Uno, dos! And he disappeared without a trace. A married couple and a whale are at a bar. The bartender asks the husband what he'll have to drink. The man says, I'll take a beer. The bartender serves up and asks the wife what she'll have. I'll also have a beer. The bartender passes her the bottle and asks the whale what he'll have. The whale responds, Sorry, says the confused waiter, we don't carry that. The whale shrugs and says, oh, I guess I'll have a water. A man is at a funeral of an old friend. He approaches the dead man's wife and asks if he could say a word. The wife says that yes, he could. The man stands up, clears his throat and says, plethora. The wife smiles and says, thank you. That means a lot. The man stands up, clears his throat and says, bargain. The wife smiles and says, thank you. That means a great deal. The man stands up, clears his throat and says, infinity. The wife smiles and says, thank you. That means more than you know. Clears his throat and says, being alive. Thank you. He would have liked that. El mundo. Thank you. That means the world to me. Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Thank you. I can't tell you exactly how much that means to me. Dopamine. Thank you, that makes me so happy. I have a great knock-knock joke for dogs, but you have to start it. Okay, knock-knock. Knock-knock, who's there? Interrupting cow. Interrupting moo. Knock-knock, who's there? Interrupting starfish. Interrupting Knock-knock, who's there? ADD kid. ADD kid who wanna go on bike rides? A thief broke into the police headquarters during the night and stole all the toilets. Cops say they have nothing to go on. There's just a big hole in the ground, but police are saying they're looking into it. A truck full of wigs turned over on the freeway. Police are combing the area. I heard they took a shortcut. There's a break-in at the mattress factory. Police are springing into action. A man took the I-15 to Vegas today. Police are asking him to return it. Knock knock, who's there? To who? To whom? 6:30 is hands down the best time of day. We lost our father to an accident because we didn't remember what blood type to tell the EMT. Dad kept screaming for us to be positive, but it's so hard with him gone. I now have an EpiPen. My friend gave it to me as he was dying. It seemed really important to him that I have it. I will never forget the last words grandfather said before he kicked the bucket. How far do you think I could kick this bucket? I'll never forget what my dad said before he fell from a ladder and died. Stop shaking the ladder, you little twerp! I want to die in my sleep like my dad. Not like his screaming passengers. How do you think the unthinkable? With an iceberg. There's a guy that goes in for an interview. Halfway through, the interviewer says, well, your resume is very impressive, but there's a gap here of 4 years that I'm just trying to figure out what it is. The man replies, oh, well, I went to Yale. Without hesitating, the interviewer stands up and says, you're hired! The man jumps up and yells, yay, I got a job! Listen to that one again. Thanks everybody for coming and watching this episode of Cam Reads Things. If you want to see more episodes like this, subscribe to the channel. It's gonna be all kinds of fun. And also, please leave messages in the comments below if you have any ideas for other things that I should read. Thank you so much once again. Bye!